Hi guys, John Mansell, exboozehound. I hope you're well. The title of this vlog probably sort of tells you what I'm going to talk about fairly succinctly. Today, February the 18th, 2021, I am officially 18 years booze free, and it's still, I still find it very surprising that is the case. And I think every year I have done a vlog based on, this is 18 years sober, or 17, 16, 15, whatever. And always it's never a case of I'm doing it to show off, because that's not the way I am. That's not who I am. But I heard a statistic on the news a week or so ago, and to be honest, it was something that didn't surprise me at all. But it talked about the fact that deaths from alcohol, between January to September 2020, there was 5,460 deaths related to alcohol, and apparently that's 16% up on the year before. Now, I can't believe that that's all down to COVID, because, well, I just don't believe it. So for me, it looks like there's a trend. There's a trend of things are getting worse for people, and my guess would be that they are finding it difficult to find the support to break their habits. And I think, if those figures up 16% is to do with COVID, then just like with the mental health system, when we come out the other side of COVID, the addiction clinics and the support for addiction and things is going to be just on its knees. One of the things, it's very boring, but I ran out of things to watch yesterday and started catching up on Casualty. And Connie Beecham talked about the fact that the NHS was on its knees prior to COVID and blah blah blah. I know it's not real life, but it's sort of weirdly, even though it was sort of it's drama, it sort of brought it home more to me than the statistics that we see on the news every day. Seeing a glimpse of how these amazing people are having to deal with the COVID situation over such a long period. So yeah, I'm 18 years booze free today. I've had a text of someone this morning that said, I hope you're still very proud of yourself, and it's a weird one, that, because it's really and truly, I with everything that's going on, I'd sort of forgotten until only a few days ago that the anniversary was coming around, and having seen those statistics, 5,460 people die from alcohol related issues between January and September 2020, up by 16%. It's horrible to see, because like it or not, part of what I do with the vlogs and the stuff I've done in the past, and whether it's to do with mental illness, whether it's to do with addiction, part of why I do what I do is just to let people know that breaking through these horrendously difficult barriers, mental illness and addiction, is possible. You know, 18 years ago, I bet you there wasn't a person that on this planet that knew me that would believe I would stay sober for a year, let alone 18 years. So over the last few years, I haven't been very active, but sort of when I was talking to an awful lot of people in the 4 years previously, it was amazing how many people said to me proudly that they never drank at home. The fact that they were in the pub all day didn't seem to sort of awaken them, but in fact, not drinking at home is a huge bonus, you know. But the problem is that what's the choice? So my guess is that these people that used to spend, you know, most days in the pub drinking, they'll be drinking at home, and they'll be drinking more at home. They'll be drinking more than they were drinking when they were out, because it's cheaper. You don't have to wait to queue up to the bar. You know, you don't have to wait for it to open. You don't have to wait for it to close. So, like I was sometimes when I was drinking, you know, the first thing they'll do in the morning is take a drink, and the last thing they'll do at night. You know, so they'll be awake however many hours, and they will drink every single minute of that time. So if you're struggling with your addiction, whether it be booze, drugs, whatever, gambling or whatever, I think it's fair to say it's no real surprise. You know, again, I never lie in these things. So yeah, I am a lot more upbeat than I have been in the last couple of vlogs, because I'm struggling with my mental illness. I didn't really want to talk about that much, but you know, my mental health is being massively affected by this situation. But so is everybody else. It doesn't matter whether you're mentally ill, whatever. It's a difficult situation. So your booze situation, your drug situation, your gambling situation is going to get worse in these times, and there's going to be an awful lot of people that have gone from regular drinkers to, you know, daily drinkers, and their alcohol intake is going to have increased. Therefore, it wouldn't be much of a surprise if the next year's statistics with regards to deaths by suicide, deaths by alcohol, increase again. So there you go. So figures from January to September 2020, 5,460 deaths related to alcohol, and that's up 16%. If you are struggling at the moment, I can tell you 100% it is possible to break that shit vicious circle that you're in. As I say, there wouldn't have been one person 18 years ago that knew me that would believe I could stay sober for a year, let alone 18 years. It's not easy. You cannot do it on your own. However, no matter what input you get from other people, even though you can't do it on your own, for me, 90% of it is down to you and your inner strength, your resilience. You can do it. If I can do it, if I can stay away from booze for 18 years, so can you. And I think, you know, quite honestly, if I hadn't have given up drinking in 2003, there's no shadow of a doubt I'd be dead by now. You know, and I've seen over the last few years, you know, a lot of people, you know, when they sort of hit late 30s, early 40s, their body can't take it anymore, and it kills them. And you know, it's a scary thing, but there is something that you can do about it. You know, it can be done. I've seen other people do it. I may have helped other people do it. You know, it is possible. So in these difficult times, just think about the changes that you've got to make to get alcohol out of your life, and drugs and whatever, before it kills you. Not a cheery ending, but it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm 18 years sober. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And please share this vlog to anybody you know who's struggling with booze or drugs or gambling or sex or whatever it is. You know, we need to bring down the deaths by alcohol, not for allowing them to keep going up. But in order to do that, we do need more services to do that. And my guess is them, along with all the other, you know, services that are available, are going to be on their knees. So you know, a lot of it's going to have to come down to you. So do something about it now before you end up dead. And I am going to leave it there. Enjoy the good and ride out the bad, and I'll catch you soon. Bye bye.